Hey, what is up guys? So I got a pretty awesome replay to share with you guys today. It's going to be between a Flint lock deck, which is a really stupid way to win the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll briefly explain what the heck is required for the combo once he actually pulls it off. He's going to be facing off against a Morphtronic player, which is just boosting his monster up to absurd amounts of attacks. And I don't know for what reason he decided to compulse his own monster, but you know what? He doesn't even care, man. All he needs is 2 cards, apparently. He's like, you know what? All those equips. Maybe he misclicked and it said, do you want to activate? He said yes, and, you know, there's only one target, so he had to do it. He definitely done goofed over there, but it's going to be okay, because the Flintlock deck, it's meant to actually win by having so many life points that your opponent actually has to just give you the win. And that is because there's just too many life points, and you would basically deck yourself out, or essentially you would run into time. If you were at a tournament and time was of the essence, you would actually win because you would have more life points at the turn 0 of 5 scenario. But anyways, Swords of Reland going to prevent him from attacking. He actually had a really strong opening hand, the Morphtronic player did, as far as like what he established on board. It's not like it was a really huge threat to the other player, but nonetheless he done goofed with the compulse. But he's just gonna keep on changing the battle position, and he can actually attack twice with Boom Boxing, which is kind of cool. But you can see that each time a monster's battle position is changed, place 1 morph counter on this card. All Morphtronics gain 300 attack for each morph counter on this card. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you get a special summon 1 Morphtronic monster from the graveyard, which is a pretty decent effect. Now he's just gonna go ahead and just add so much attack to that freaking Boom Box, and it can attack twice, and it's at 7,000 attack, plus it has the Armory Arm effect, so if it attacks over something and sends it to the graveyard. So basically the guy is able to pull out the Flint win condition right now. Now in DevPro, technically, since there is a time limit, it won't be as effective to do it in DevPro. Also, obviously there's no time limit as far as like the round goes or anything like that. But anyways, let me briefly explain what the heck the Flintlock combo is. Basically, it requires you to have 2 Flintlocks, as well as this card called Flint. Now this monster has the effect that once per turn you can equip a Flint card on the field to this card. You can take any Flint equipped to this card and equip it to another face-up monster. That's the main effect that you really need. The other effect is completely irrelevant, but I'll mention it anyways. It's this card can only be equipped with 1 Flint at a time. While this card is equipped with Flint, this card is unaffected by Flint's effect and cannot be destroyed by battle. Now let's go ahead and read Flint, which is the equipped card that he's going to be using. And it says that a monster equipped with this card loses 300 attack and cannot change its battle position or attack. If the equipped monster is destroyed, select 1 monster on the field, equip this card to that monster. So it's not really good for like really any deck that I can think of. I mean, it does lose 300 attack and it can't change battle position or attack, but it's so irrelevant in the game, like I mentioned, that no one would probably play it anyways. But anyways, he's going to use that in combination with 2 of these cards. There's Spell Absorption and there's also Morale Boost. These are both continuous. Spell Absorption says each time a spell card is activated, you gain 500 life points immediately after it resolves, and then Morale Boost makes it so each time a player equips a spell card, increase the life points of the controller of that equipped spell card by 1,000 points. Each time an equipped spell card is removed from the field, the controller of that equipped spell takes 1,000 points of damage. Not that, it's going to really get removed anyways. Now, that won't, I don't think that triggers Spell Absorption, because it's already activated. You're just going to take it and re-equip it to another face-up monster. So I don't believe that will trigger the Spell Absorption. But I mean, the first time he activates it, yeah, sure, I guess you can get an extra 500. I think he was thinking that it worked like that, but it's pretty irrelevant at this point. The Flint player has pulled off the Flint combo right here, and so he's going to go ahead and just heal pretty much infinitely. In real life, you can do this until you have so many life points that you will win the entire match, because you will then go into time, and you're not technically making a game state where there's a loop, which would mean, like, if you were just making it so you would equip Flint to equip Flint over and over to a different one, you couldn't do that, because that'd be basically just causing a game state where you're looping stuff that doesn't actually advance the game state. This is actually still advancing the game state technically, because you are healing up, and like I said, you will be winning the entire match, because the point of the strategy is to go into time. And then if you guys haven't played in a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, or even some locals sometimes follow the same rules, but there is a time limit in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Some places do an hour, sometimes it's 40 minutes, but he's got 50,000 life points, which is a hefty amount. But let's see if this Morphtronic player can come back from this, because, I mean, there's so many counters on this Morphtronic map, it's bound to happen eventually, right? Now he's going to go ahead and get over the Flint card that didn't have the the equip, but because while it's equipped with Flint, it can't be destroyed by battle. But this one, you know, obviously, he can still take battle damage and all that stuff. Night Beam activated Stars is going to go ahead and protect the Dark Hole. He does need that Dark Hole indeed, but Stars can be coming back during the end phase. Man, there's so many counters on the card. 18 counters. That's absolutely crazy, man. Just making that power tool super, super strong. He's just going to rapidly just... I don't know why he's attacking into it. It's kind of irrelevant anyways. So he just basically needs to exceed into something. Let's go ahead and check out his extra deck. Okay, he's got no room. Okay. Morphtronics can be a synchro heavy deck if you design it to. Also, you kind of need to stack with Self-On, but look at this. Look at how much damage this guy has potentially on board. He's got a 25 Stardust, a 63 Power Tool, a 9... Oh, well, now there's a 10,000 right here. It's over 9,000. Like, look at these Morphtronics. It's absolutely crazy. But Marshmallow can't be destroyed by battle, and this card has Flint, so it cannot be destroyed by battle also. But, you know, we have that Dank Hole over here ready to go. That is just... It's absolutely crazy. And then a Spirit Reaper to add some more salt. I bet you this Morphtronic player was probably crying at this point. Even though the Flint player, guys, technically, if this was a huge tournament, he would definitely have won the entire match because, like I said, that's the win condition. But that Morphtronic map, man, too many counters on 31 counters. It's so funny. This guy's sitting here. He's probably laughing super hard. He's like, man, I don't even know what to do here. I got so many monsters that he can't destroy. But oh, Dark Hole's it right. That's right. Dark Hole is it too. I see this every time I see some player have 2 Dark Holes in their hand. I'm like, wow, he cheated, man. What happened? Yeah, he just needs to really just Dark Hole and then reswarm the field because. Looking at these cards is probably not going to do him too good, but Discernment Strategy is activated. Oh, he redrew Dark Hole. He's going to go ahead and Dark Hole and just wreck everything, and Power Tool can obviously protect itself, but he's going to go ahead, and he still has all those 37 counters, wow, 13,000 attack, and it can attack twice. Wow, 26,600 points of damage from a Morphtronic card. Like, this is straight up something from the TV show status, but obviously from here, he's got Rainbow Life, so he's going to heal up for... he should not be attacking. If he doesn't know what Rainbow Life does, which I assume he does not know what it does, you discard 1 card, and until the end of this turn, whenever you would take damage, you gain that amount of life point instead. And the guy's just trolling at this point. I think he's trying to deck him out legitimately. I think that was the reason perhaps behind... the other card, but it doesn't really do anything. I mean, technically, I guess if they change stuff from the hand, I don't know. Maybe it was just part of his master plan. I don't know. But at the end of the day, this Morphtronic guy has so much damage on board. It's absolutely crazy. The guy healed up for what, 50,000+, and he's still able to do some work. And then that Lifestream Dragon coming in for the heal. I think that's random that he was able to make that, but it definitely helped him out because he's now at 4,000 life points because he was kind of low. I mean, if I was playing against this deck, I would expect them to have some random burn cards anyways, but at that point, it's going to be go ahead and be game. But wow, dude, the guy had so much life points. The guy in the back definitely already won the game, but that was a sick replay. Totally something out of the TV show. 37 counters on the Morphtronic card. That is insane. Anyways, but thanks for watching, guys. Azneyes signing out.